Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bioshock Episode 2. Here we are. I'm going to turn down the audio real quick before we jump into it, but... should work. Alright. So, in the last stream we completed episode 1 of Burial at Sea. Now, we're going right into episode 2. Here's a little previously video for you.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that home? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was, what you was capable of! Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
Ouch.
You saved
So
them.
this was Bioshock 1.
You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Okay, let's go show us. Alright. No, I already just watched it. Thank you.
Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
And then it's
But you're about to be.
Alright. I like how Elizabeth just like after the events of Infinite just go on a manhunt for like all of the Booker DeWitts. And wouldn't that wipe her out
Mademoiselle,
of existence?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty good. She's in Paris where she always wanted to go.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Wow, look at those dots that you're just putting down.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Oh wow, you're doing a lot better than the other guy. Congratulations.
Bien bonjour.
Wow, look at you go. You're not even looking the right way and you're getting that right, man. You're great.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors,
this
tu as
is
parlé
just-
à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
It's just such a
Bonne journée.
dream right now.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite.
Your mouth's
C'est
not
pas
moving.
interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Is this Les Mis or am I just going insane? Hold on, move my chair up. Alright. Wow, look at him go.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Wow, look at you just staring at that baby for hours on end.
Comment allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Why is everyone so friendly?
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Yes, please. Alright, stop that. Stop that, kid. You're making a fool of yourself.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs
We're
fromages.
supposed to be going.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Une baguette?
No baguette, please. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going.
Un large choix des meilleures viandes et fromages.
This way? Nope, that crowd's blocking me off. There's no sprinting. The music's slowly changing.
Bien bonjour, Elisabeth. Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
What am I supposed to be? I love this. It makes me really happy, but I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing currently. This is gorgeous, and I love the music, but like, what is going on? Am I supposed to go through here? Look at you two in love. I wish I had love on this Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Am I supposed to take one of your baguettes? You seem like you're very intent on giving me a baguette, but I don't know how I'm supposed to take your baguette. Oh, I probably can go this way. Yeah, that makes sense.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux.
Hey, hello, Twitter. God, this. Why is this literally just so fake? I love it, but why?
Oiseau ou la cage?
Hey, a book.
Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Can I have it? Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a little sister. Oh no, it's not. But I get that it's supposed to be like.
Sally?
I would say. I get that's supposed to
Sally!
be like a reference to Sally. Wow, Elizabeth's not really in a hurry. You can't sprint or anything.
Sally, wait!
Come back! Come back!
Wow. Alright.
Wait!
I miss the old Paris now.
Sally, stop!
Come back!
I'm gonna get you. Oh my god!
Sally, where are you going?
She just turned on her super speed.
Come back!
Sally, hold on!
Come back!
Oh, what a car. Oh, alright. Creepy motifs. Yay.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Oh no, but I guess I'm following my way to Pennywise. Oh! Of course. Oh, that's an uncomfortable noise. Oh, hi!
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything!
Okay, now she's tripping balls.
It wasn't my fault. Leave me alone. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
But What you did. Or Booker to Comstock.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me.
That's between me.
And the slant.
And the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
It's good, Booker. He came to save the day.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock. That final Comstock. He thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Stay away from me. Booker. No. please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist?
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
The lighthouse. Well, oh, there we go. It's like I was inside the prompt first.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
And now I can proceed. Rapture. Here we go.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Oh, this is one trip of an episode. This is one long elevator. Here we go. Suchong, you in here?
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But I got something new in the works.
Ryan the Lion.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. Shh. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become... Don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life.
Yeah, I found some chips.
Fetch that black label lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
If I earn enough, isn't it my right to buy taxi if I see me? No,
Elizabeth plays much differently. I kind of like it.
Only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office.
11 into one's
Ryan the lion says.
Found ammo for something I don't currently possess. Ryan the lion always shoots to kill. Flashback. Jesus Christ.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy cat?
Hey, there's the crossbow.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Peter the What was that? Come out, come out.
You, my friend, are absurdly creepy.
That's what this is. Possessive, unfounded pride in my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I'm Charlie Wheeler.
Come along against bribery. And you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Anything interesting around here? Monies. Let's go use of possession is advised. Alright. There's possession. Looks like she's gonna be able to use plasma. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Take that back. So there's no possession left, huh? Drink it all. Alright. This way, alright. Coming for you, Suchan.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was there. That's when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I should have done a lot better.
Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Meet Chris, where sexuality knows no boundaries. I love it. Anything I can do over here? I'm supposed to go that way quite yet, I don't think. I can look at another film, I don't know what these do. Sex without compromise? Wow, need to know theater.
Are you in the know?
Probably.
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom.
Wow.
Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy.
Thank you. I needed that. Appetite for sin.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Wow, this is just like a sex place. It's very interesting.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the...
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
That's perfect.
Walls of your home in lead. If you wish.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
What a classic.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first, I was gonna toss that thing, but then I fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly nice.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewits, if we could leave well enough alone.
I wonder how she does that, but the camera keeps pulling me away.
Gonorrhea, that's what you'll get.
Okay.
There's no cure but the madhouse. I heard that.
Like some cognitive primitive.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to take the elevator. Rapture, the gateway
Once
to
I
your
could
future.
see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Sass and a lass.
Criminal dealings.
Cool possession.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if...
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Watch myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
There's gotta be something back here. Oh god, I hear like right in the face.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always...
What do you want?
Let me in, I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
I found Atlas's hangout. Good to know. There's so many enemies.
Don't make me come find you. Get out here! Your supper's getting cold.
No, it's not.
Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Found him.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
I can change, sugar. Just give me a chance.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Crap. Flash in there. Another one. Alright. I can't take that and get a new one. Haven't gotten into an actual fight yet.
Think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here.
Okay,
How?
3 bullets. Yeah, that's a little strange. How do you know about that stuff? Comstock, Elizabeth, Booker, the tower. This is getting interesting.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Straight into wherever it's called. Why am I? Columbia.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed?
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is Z...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... We're in a department store. We can find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts.
Nice job, I guess.
And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
There's a way out of here.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
First, the law gets right.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, 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 while you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Oh yeah, the vending machines are over here. I might be able to get some lockpicks on that.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
When can I see you again?
Got it.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber. Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about? Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
can't judge a man only by booking. Inheritance and accompanying capital.
Gee, I hope you like me, because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958. Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Where'd you go last night? Think I'm some kind of idiot?
She might be dead.
Your eye on a ball.
How'd I get there?
That's how you stay on top.
How can I keep it from happening to me?
Can't.
Getting out of this deal that easy.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You look a little wistful wear. Employees only, please. That's funny, because I'm not an employee.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
The debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Dang.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there, so just gotta find the controls.
If we seek out the potential,
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
Magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Any thoughts of escape is removed. Life down in Montana is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Insurance, 'cause that ain't the answer.
say you could go.
What's that now?
Nothing.
Come back! We can work this out!
Come on! Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand. Come on! What are you running away for?
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Huh? What's that, Cookie Face?
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Come on! Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand. Come on! What are you running away for? When can I see you again? Come here, baby! Now you ain't sore!
Here we go. That's what I need.
This is gonna be noisy.
How could you just walk away?
Radar range. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember this. Thank you, though.
Come on! Let's work something out.
Look at what you done to him.
Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella.
Give me the cold shoulder. Push me, I push right back! Coal mine. Somebody's lurking about.
I didn't say you could go. I ain't got time for this.
That cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Shoot fits. You got me. Unaccustomed to such strange noise. I know right where you are.
Another coded door. Or no, that's the same one. Just kidding. this guy.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roof. Life down in Fontaine's is going to say what you make of it.
Just got her a new iron. It's top of the line.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
I doubt we're done. But, with that being said, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys have enjoyed what's happened so far in episode 2. And I will catch you guys in the next one.